Hey, what is up guys, Jake here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we will be doing Ballpoint Pen Challenge. So yeah, I am going to kill two birds with one stone in this video, at least for the first part. So I want to do my channel banner, but I didn't really have a concept yet, so I thought that I would do it while doing a fun challenge. Because I don't want to just do another speed paint of me working on the banner. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that on my free time, but I'm at least going to show you guys the planning phase. And we're going to do that with a fun little challenge. So as you can already see, I'm doing some parts real time. Later on you're going to see parts in that are going to be sped up. Because I'm trying out a new editing style, but because I was so busy this week, I actually didn't really have the time to completely do it the way I wanted it to. I wanted to do more of a live commentary with face cam, so I could talk you guys through my process as I'm doing it, instead of doing it like a week later after I've done the piece. So because I just really didn't have the time this week, I am going to do that in my next video, hopefully. Now, I'm starting off with just a very basic pose. I was just testing out something like I wanted him to do a very, well not a very, but like a somewhat embarrassed pose, or like, I don't know how to say it, but he's kind of standing like blah, blah, blah. Words, hard. He's kind of standing there like whoops kind of pose. I don't know how to explain it, but his left side, at least, like the way I position his leg and his arm, just really didn't make sense. Well, it's not that it didn't make sense, but it just looked like he was trying to show off, kinda, with a very awkward expression on his face. So I'm gonna have to work on that some more. And yeah. Now here I'm pretty much done drawing the head. All I need is to define the neck a bit more, and then I can move on to the body. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a few things that I want to do. So next week, yes, I am going to try out that editing style that I was talking about, and I'm going to be doing a gouache painting because, yeah, apparently people really liked my cheap versus expensive gouache video. I don't know why, it was a pretty basic video, but sure. I'm gonna try to do a gouache painting, like a portrait or full pin-up, maybe. I don't know, I kinda want to do a pin-up for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do that for this week's video. Well, not this week's, but next week. And another thing that I wanna try and get into is, because I recently applied to college for 3D animation, I thought that I would get a head start from my classes and actually start learning how to 3D model and how to animate. So I don't know if it would be interesting to you guys, but if I would post me learning Blender as a 3D modeling tool, and also using Poser for the actual animation, because I've seen how animation works with Blender and it looks a bit complicated. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, please tell me in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to make some videos if you guys are interested. Now here I'm starting to fill in with the colors. I just want to start off by saying that I did 2 drawings for this video because I thought that it was a bit too short, and none of these 2 drawings are like masterpieces. Obviously, it's ballpoint pen. What are you gonna expect? So I'm just gonna be doing like 2 pretty rough sketches. They were done like 15 minutes each. One of them is gonna be my banner sketch, and the other one's gonna be a portrait. And for the second one, I do find that I have done a bit of a better job. You're gonna see that later on. So right now I'm just doing some, well, just basically filling in the shirt. I wanted to have a red pencil, not a red pencil, but a red pen, a yellow pen, and an orange pen, so I could do the shirt and try to do the same style of background, but in pen. But for some reason, I didn't have a red pen, and of course didn't have a yellow pen either. Just found this orange one in a drawer. So I'm just like basically going in one direction, then cross-hatching, I guess you could say, in the other direction, and here I'm cutting off frame because I'm a professional filmer. Yee. But I am gonna move the tripod right here. Hey. Attention to details. See, it doesn't look that bad. Well, not too good, but not too bad. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Pens aren't really made for filling in large areas like this. And here is our first piece done. Now I'm gonna grab another piece of paper, grab a blue pen, and this time I'm just gonna do it in blue ink and outline a few things in black just because it got lost in some of the filling in I've done. So here I'm just starting off with directional lines, circle, then realize, hey, that circle is not really centered, so I'm gonna redo the directional lines. I don't even know why I do those lines. I never end up following them. Well, not following them, but whenever I do the actual head shape, they're not even in place, so I have to redraw them again. Oh well. So for this one, I actually did use a reference photo, and I wanted to use a reference photo not because of the face. For faces, I can actually I do find that I can vary them enough so I don't need reference, but for hair especially I needed voice cracks, please. I actually need a reference because I have struggles with male hair. I don't know, I just can't do any varied art style for the hair. And well, I mean it's kind of the same for women. I can do a few different styles a bit easier. But, I mean, I still need reference. Which is a good thing, though. You shouldn't feel like you don't have to use reference to be a good artist. Actually, you should use reference. It is very, very important in a lot of drawings. So now I'm done with pretty much the basics of the face. And there's not going to be much left to do anymore. I just have to do the basic shape of the hair and then fill it in, then outline a few things, and then I'll be done. So the hair was kind of tricky to do because his left side was pretty much like all swoopy and spiky, and then the right side was like all going backwards. So he kind of like had two hairstyles in one, and it was kind of tricky to draw. So what I did is I just improvised to do something that I kind of enjoyed. And that is something, again, on the topic of reference photos. Don't just feel like you have to stick with whatever's on the reference photo. You can change up things to what you feel like is going to be good. You just need to use your reference photos for a base so you can have your drawing right. So for example, if you were to do an anatomy drawing, just reference a few things on the anatomy, just so you can get things to look right, and then you can change them. So for example, whenever I'm doing male figures, I like drawing them a bit bigger than what normally or realistically it should be. So I just like make things a bit bigger on certain key areas. So for example, the shoulders, the biceps, the whatever's on the muscle on the forearm, like right in front of the elbow, I don't know what that's called. Things like that. So you can just morph your photo to whatever you want to. Just depends on how you want it to look like. So yeah, you can see all around him there's a lot of smears and things. It's because those pens were, like, I don't know why, but sometimes they were very dry, sometimes they would just let out huge blobs of ink, and I would smear it with my hand. I don't really pay attention to that whenever I'm drawing, I'm just very messy in general. But hey, it doesn't really matter, it's just a silly little doodle. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and also check out my gaming channel. I've recently launched it again for like the 5th time, and I'm starting a Let's Play on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I'm sure to do more series such as, I don't know, League of Legends, Fortnite, and other Nintendo games on the Switch or the 3DS. I'll see what I can do. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.